The role model way of design applies our proven approach and core values to the discipline of software design. This is not a big design upfront effort or a make it pretty step at the end, but rather being integrated into our highly collaborative software delivery practice.
The role model way of design is a combination of best practices and standards that we've built over the years to help maximize our value to our customers. In practice, this is applied with incremental validation that's driven by business value through cross-functional collaboration.
Incremental validation is our application of iterative value to the area of design. We start with sketches to explore workflows and ideas that we further validate in mock-ups and clickable prototypes, and then ultimately refine these pieces in the working software that we ship along the way.
So you can see throughout this whole process, the key point is receiving feedback from our customer. That ensures that what we're building is actually solving their needs and makes sure that we don't develop this whole project in a silo where we get to the end of it and it's not actually what they were wanting.
This allows our developers and designers to work hand in hand together to continually be improving the design and user experience of our product over the lifetime of our partnership with a client.
Once we have working software, our work isn't done. We continue that cycle of feedback to wireframes, to prototypes, to software, to continue to enhance the feature and the overall project as time goes on.
Our design practice is driven by business value. This means that we focus on process first and software second, meaning that we empathize with our customer to really understand and learn their business so that we can ideate and prototype new ways of working that may be different than they have thought of before, but can be validated with the value that it brings to the business. We'll incrementally build solutions that we refine together because we're aligned on the shared business value that our solution is going to bring.
We design with our customers and users in mind. We want to enhance their productivity first and foremost, but we also want them to appreciate the experience along the way with a feeling that the software we've created for them is a welcome tool in their tool belt. This means that design is not just to be pretty, it is to be aligned with your business value and business needs.
We also take into account the trade-offs and constraints that exist in every software project. We're going to consider budget and technical implementation, thus allowing us to collaborate together from the business side, design, and development to ultimately deliver the best possible solution for our customer. The role model way of design focuses on cross-functional collaboration. This means that our designers are not isolated members of the project team, but rather we've oriented our tools and approaches so that they can be deeply integrated along with our developers shipping production code. This means that they're focused on the implementation now, but also looking ahead to what's coming next on the horizon so we can be prepared as a project team when we get there together.
During a project, the designer is not only coming up with the overall design and UX, but they can also implement, and so they can be focused on the fine details while developers are focused on one specific area or the other.
An example that sticks out in my mind of cross-functional collaboration came recently on a project I'm working on, where the development team realized that there were going to be some technical issues with the current proposed solution, and after some great collaboration between the design team and the development team and the client, we got to a new and improved solution, which I'm super happy about because it's not only going to solve the need here and now in a better way than it was before, but it's also going to scale for the future, and we're going to be able to leverage this solution in many other places.
A key part of this cross-functional collaboration is not just our internal team, but our collaboration with our end customer. We want to take the ideas that we've explored together and reflect them back in a form that they can be further validated. We want to ensure we're hitting the mark with a feedback loop that's different than the conversation and process we explored so that we can ensure that incrementally we get to the right solution. In support of our vision of serving business innovators, the role model way of design focuses on the principles and practices that we can use to fully integrate as a team, where design is central to what we do, not just something focused on by designers. We do this by incremental validation, driven by business value through cross-functional collaboration.